I hope you'll agree with me, warmer months mean cooler treats.
I'll second that, Stevie. Hey, did you ever learn how to make your own ice cream?
I sure did, in Sunday school.
Oh, brother. Well, two guys at ASAT class have to be Rose Rock Creamery's Scott Edwards and Jason Decker.
When you get into it, it's almost like crafting a good wine. You have a taste in the beginning, a taste in the middle, a taste at the end, and you learn how to identify those different tastes. So when we do a sage salted pecan, oh, there's a nice smooth cream, there's the pecans, and then on the back end, all of a sudden, like, oh, there's sage, and you don't expect that. So finding out how your body identifies those flavors and being able to just exploit that and have a good customer experience. He probably knows more about ice cream right now than anybody in Tulsa. He's been to different university course studies on ice cream. We've both been through operations school with ice cream, so it is definitely a challenge for us. We want to know everything behind how to make the best ice cream possible.
So when we first started this concept, I was thinking about doing liquid nitrogen. So I know Scott has this great knowledge of just engineering aspects, and so I wanted to get his input and thought. So I called him one day and said, hey, I need your help with something. And we went to lunch, and he kind of looked at me like I was an idiot. What are you talking about? And what are you going to do with ice cream? And then as we kind of went through it, he's like, hey, this sounds like fun. I think I'd like to do it with you. And I'm like, okay, well, let's go. Let's have some fun with it.
So I actually still have a day job. So I run a heat exchanger company here in Tulsa, and I'm a mechanical engineer by degree, and so I've always just been fascinated with the refrigeration process and heat exchangers in general, and then just having a little bit of fun. Jason and I have known each other for a long time. We worked together in a previous life, I guess, and we were trying to find a way to make the best ice cream we could. We started out with liquid nitrogen ice cream. We played around with it. We were playing with liquid nitrogen trying to make ice cream, but we just couldn't get to the quality that we wanted. Yeah, we were experimenting with different kinds. We kind of upgraded to custard, and we played around with that a little bit, but we couldn't quite get the texture and the feel that we wanted. So we kept looking for better and better ways to make ice cream. Finally, we wound up with what we call super premium ice cream. So it is a high butter fat. It's a very dense ice cream, but we think it has a great texture, a great mouthfeel, and wonderful flavors. There was a little bit of that, especially in the liquid nitrogen days. Oh goodness, it was a lot of fun. but it is a lot of experimentation in the kitchen at home, up here in the shop. So it's fun. We create stuff. Jason's great at coming up with oddball flavors and just trying to make something pair with it and make a good product. And we're not always successful, and sometimes we have to start over. But it's a lot of fun. It's a fun process.
I make everything to my palate, and then I get feedback people, and I adjust it accordingly. And some people say, oh, it needs more. Some people say it needs less. And I kind of just take the aggregate of it and say, what is that? What do I need to do with it? So on this new one I made, I kick down the spice a little bit because people will always try it, but it's, do you want a whole scoop of it? And I get a taste of it, oh, it's very, but if you don't buy it, then I'm putting too much weight on the other flavors. So what I want to be able to do is have a cabinet that is balanced so that we're not making cookies and cream and salted caramel every day, that we have a good variety. I mean, some of the things we're really get excited about is our vegan options. We have a vegan chocolate that I would tell anybody is probably one of the best chocolate ice creams you'll ever have, and it's made with coconut milk.
The store's given us a great sense of accomplishment. When someone comes in, we're trying to make their experience the best possible, and it's just amazing. Social media has been a great outlet for us just to see the comments come back and say, hey, we loved your ice cream. It was a great experience. We really enjoyed it. I never thought I'd like that flavor, but it was amazing. It just, every time we get something like that, it's very gratifying, and we're just very appreciative of people and giving their feedback to us and letting us do what we love.